So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a piece now of three 10-minute slots, and our next speaker comes from the utilities world. Niels Jørgensen is with us from Dong Energy, Bioenergy and Thermal Power, and in particular, he's here to share lessons learned in the crossover from Dong E&P into thermal power and things that were adopted in thermal power and how it made a difference. So, please welcome to the stage, Niels Jørgensen.
Thank you. Well, Alan, you might wonder why I have a monkey on the front page, but I'll come to that. The illustration is of an old Indian monkey trap, and I will start telling you about this. Maybe some of you know this story. The monkey trap consists of a hollow coconut chained to a stake. The coconut has some rice inside, which can be grabbed through a small hole. The hole is big enough so the monkey can get the hand in, but too small for his fist with rice in it to come out. The monkey reaches in and is suddenly trapped by nothing more than his own value rigidity. He can't revalue the rice. He cannot see that freedom without rice is more valuable than capture with it. The analogy is a well-known story of how rigid values can keep us and even organizations trapped in an undesirable situation. The monkey is not unintelligent. He is simply not able to look objectively at his situation and revalue the rice. He does not understand that he is trapped by his own desire for rice. He keeps holding on to the rice because he values it so strongly that he never considers whether an alternative is preferred. Why have I chosen to tell you this story? It's because it brings to the point of my presentation. In our safety journey, we have relied on equipment and procedures. We now realize that we have reached the infamous safety performance plateau, and we now need to rethink and find new inspiration for our continuous focus on safety and our activities. We are ready to continue the safety journey because we have all the right equipment and procedures in place. We have dedicated management and employee throughout the whole organization. A deep understanding that safety is very important. A clear understanding of safety is aligned responsibility. So we are ready to continue our safety journey. Coming back to the analogy with the Indian monkey trap, we risk getting trapped if we continue with the present efforts. We need to change our focus to safety culture. We need to let go the previous way we did our improvement of safety performance. I will briefly take you through some of our safety figures. This is the LTIF development for the last 5 years. The blue line is our own employee, and the red line is our contractors. The black line is the total. At the moment, our LTIF level is about 2 to 2.5. We haven't had any fatal accidents in this period, and that's very important. I'll also mention some of the key safety focus areas we have in 2017. Regarding competencies, we need our leaders to drive the safety culture. In our safety leadership training program for 2017, we will strengthen the collaboration and trust between management and employee. We will also address 2 topics from a safety culture survey we made in 2016 in our leadership program. It is management empowerment to employee in safety activities, and the other one is management, safety, justice. Regarding our contractors, you can also see we have some way to go. With our long-term contractors, we have very good opportunities and experiences integrating them as they were our own. However, with the short-term contractors, we are more challenged because they sometimes work for us for a very short period of time. We have to be very clear what is our expectations to them before they come and work for us. And we have to be very clear before they enter our power plants. Some of them use sub and even subcontractors, and that's even more challenging. I will also mention our focus on learning and sharing knowledge from investigation of incidents. It's very important. And it's very important that it's not only going to be a report which will be laying on a shelf in the office. We have to share learnings and knowledge with our contractors and with our own employee in the sharp end. Coming to this, a good colleague of me from the oil and gas, he asked me if we had some real incidents or real near misses for them to train on. Well, I had a couple, so we could choose more or less. We had a very good collaboration about this, and I think we both parts had very good learnings on this point. So it's important. In bioenergy and thermal power, we consider the oil and gas industry very inspirational and as a safety frontier. In 2016, a safety expert from oil and gas came to us and made a safety review, and we use his findings, and most of them, to be honest, his findings and recommendations in our 2017 program. My motivation for being here is also to get some inspiration from all of you. Most of you are ahead of us. And to bring it back to my business unit so we can use it going forward. I hope also that this might have given you some inspiration. And if you have any good ideas that you would come up with, so you can help us accelerate our safety journey and avoid getting trapped in the South Indian monkey trap, you're most welcome. I've listed 3 topics here, and if you have any good input or comments, please feel free to contact me. I'll be here somewhere later on today as well. This was my presentation. Thank you very much.